Okay, today we are going to put everything back together as far as her solar panels and put it up on top of the van. So today is project day to get it fixed, and we're going to show you it in action. Here's one of the solar panels right here, and we have the other over here on this side, and soon it will be back on top and she'll be back in business. Awesome. Okay, we have some solar panels on the ground. They're not up top.
Question mark. Why are they on the ground?
Why are they on the ground? Andrea, why are they on the ground?
Because I had 2 accidents yesterday. First I hit a tree, then I hit an awning.
Oh my goodness. So,
Bad move.
we are going to, well, Matt is going to. We helped bring it down, but Matt is going to fix this scenario because the rack is bent and we need to get this all up and running for Andrea so she can have her solar back.
But thank you God, the panels are safe.
Yes, the panels are safe, no scratches. Yes, thank you, Heavenly Father, for that blessing. All right, and also thank you for great friends.
Yes, Matthew and Cricket, I love you both.
We love you as well, Andrea. So we're going to get this done. So just thought I'd share that with you because, you know, hey, things happen. All right, Beach Cricket out. We got the tools here. We have the parts we have been waiting for, ordered and came. And now the installation is a-happening. So there we go. And while we're letting them do some work on that solar panel, I thought I'd give you a little view of this beautiful area that we are camped at. It is really, really pretty here. This is the area where all the ATVs, four-wheelers, Jeeps, all of them come to play at. So we have entertainment here as well, so it's awesome. Okay, one side's done. We're going to this side to finish that one. Yes, this view is just wonderful out here in nomadic life, and I'm enjoying it so much. And we're getting some more projects done, and it's just great that you have friends that will help each other and take care of business. Yep, it's great. Okay, they are cutting the little wires.
Zip ties
Off of the holding of the electrical part, so that we can have more room and bring it back to the back section of the van.
So now what we're going to do is, because she has these mounted on a rough rack, and they're already drilled and already spotted in their holes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach both panels to the front part of the ladder rack, and then attach the back half of the ladder rack to create one solid unit. And then we will raise it up and put it back up on the roof. But because she damaged part of her rail, I have to scoot it back farther in order to accommodate for the damage on the rail.
Okay.
And I will show all that as we do it.
All right, fantastic.
So now what I'm going to do is just barely get these screws started in their original holes. And then tilt the ladder rack. And Andrea's son did the first installation of these, and he did a great job of getting these tight on here. So now what you do is you tilt the ladder rack. If you look, it's tilted down here, off the ground, on the ground. and that's how it holds. And so this is how you do it by yourself if you have a damaged panel or something that you can pull off on a roof rack. You do it one side and then you'll move to the other side, and I'll show you how I do the other side here in a second. But I got to get these 4 put back in and then move on to the next stage, which is putting on the back part.
Fantastic.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we've got the panels attached to the front of the rack. Now I'm going to take this back rail and attach it, which let me show you how you do it by yourself. You come grab both your panels, raise them up, sneak that underneath, and you're good to go.
All right.
Find the holes. And we're going to work, because these were damaged slightly, they're not lining up perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from one side and work all my way to the other side so that I can get them back in the same holes that they were in. Okay?
Mm-hmm. To secure them better. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Okay, come on over here. So see, I've got the first panel attached right here. Now the second panel, notice I don't have any holes here. So what I'm gonna have to do is find them. So see how much damage there was to these panels to get them straight? I mean, it's almost a full screw's head, one of these, away from the hole. So I'm gonna have to pull and get that started. Now I can fix these panels. And see, now I have all my holes.
Fantastic, I see.
And now I know I'm back square because I put brand new brackets on here that are square.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm back square, and it will fit right back up on the van.
And Andrea,
I am in happy mode today.
she's about to get her solar back up on that beautiful van of hers.
I am. I'm very excited too. Thank you, Matt, and Cricket again.
Okay, so Andrea has 2 solar panels that are set up in parallel, not series. So they're staying 12 volts, but increasing the amps that are coming in. So we have to use these guys in order to get that parallel, not series. And if she had an MPPT charge controller, we could run them in series and increase the voltage and run the same amount of amps, which would be better. But for her case, she has a PWM charge controller, so we're going to run them in series.
But an MPPT is on the list to buy.
All right.
Okay, so now grab my cables.
Let me move this stuff. We need what? What were you on the other day? The ladder,
Yep.
weren't you? So we need to get your ladder over here. And Cricket around on the side.
Okay, so this is what happened when she bumped into the tree with her solar panel and the rack. So we can't use this again unless I were to straighten it back out. So I'm gonna move it back here, just one full length of the bracket on the ladder rack so that we can still use this rail.
Fantastic. Good thinking on that, because that is really messed up there.
Yeah.
It's been up.
It's bent pretty good, so we're going to move it back here and reconnect everything, and she should be fine and ready to go again. So what the next step is for me to lift it up there and have some help, and we're going to slide it all the way across the roof and get it set back into place, and you guys can watch it.
All right, fantastic. Let's do it.
Sorry, I just stepped on her tail.
We're getting little reassurance lovies. That's Jade. That's Matt's baby girl.
My baby girl. Okay, Daddy's got to work. Okay, are we ready?
Yep, we're ready. Take a picture.
I want you guys up on there.
Okay, hang on. I'm getting up. In the towel, you're going to put it under the first rim.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, and 3.
Towel.
Is it on the towel?
Yes. Yep. There we go.
Here we go.
Making progress every inch. All right. Let's go to the other side. Got that?
Yep.
We go to the other side?
Yep, yep. You guys
We're going to the other
go
side.
to the other side. Okay. Okay. We got to scoot it forward about it's literally sitting on top right now. So I'm gonna pick up, and you guys are gonna scoot it forward. Okay, here. Scooting it forward. Down. That's good right there. Okay. Can you see if that one's on the rail? Because this one doesn't quite fit either over here. No, we aren't. This one. Well, let me come and look.
Solving problems as we do this. We got a team working on this. So hopefully we'll get that remedied real quick. Okay.
Now mine's not.
Now it looks like
Well, what I need to do is I gotta get one side on, the other side.
all right, let's see.
I just gotta make sure these are along. Get them set in there.
Jan too, so that you can see the video. You need help up there, or are you okay by yourself?
I'm fine right now. So now what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the bracket that holds the ladder rack on down so that it can grab onto the rail. And then I'm going to put these two on and go over and attach the other two.
Yay!
I guess.
I'm going to need somebody over on that side to help me pull this that way just a tiny bit when
Pull it back
I'm ready.
over
Yep.
to my side.
Sounds good. Making progress every second.
Lift up and pull just slightly. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Got it. I got it on there. We're good. Yep. That's why you do this. You do one at a time. Don't get worried if it looks like it's crooked. Take your time and attach one bracket on this side and then on your back, and then go over and straighten it out on the other side. That will make it square. But I already know that this was square when we had the panels on it before she hit the tree. So what I did is I used the holes that were already drilled and reused all those holes to make this thing square. Now what we're doing is we're going back and just remounting it to the rail. And so, well, I just was asking Andrea if we're past the damage part that's on
Yes.
the other side of the road.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Because once I get this tightened, this is not moving.
I'll check again. We are completely past the danger line.
Okay, good. So I've got this loosely on here. Now you take your next set of bolts and run them through here that will grab onto the rail. And the best way to do this actually is to have an impact gun. And I don't have a deep socket that would fit on this one, so that's why I'm having to hand do it. But I have a socket that will fit these, and I can just zip them right tight. And then I will come back and tighten them even more with a hand wrench. Oh yeah, you need to get a good look at that. Okay, so we're back with Andrea's van and we're working on redoing the solar that's up top. We're redoing the wires from her solar panels down. What her son had done was correct. He drilled a hole and then put the wire through the hole and then die-cored the hole. Well, for more accessibility to be able to add and remove items to your roof, the best thing to do is actually to use a junction box. And this is a circular one that has 4 holes in it, plus the hole to go down into your roof. And what we're going to do is we're going to be putting this over the top of the hole that he already drilled. And I've uncovered it, removed all the die-cord that I could, and we're going to put this over the top and run the wires into this and then down through her roof.
Oh, okay.
So that she can have access to the hole as well as the wires and be able to change wires or add and remove items from her roof at any point.
Okay, excellent.
So, I mean, this is the way to do it if you think that there is any chance that you could possibly be wanting to add or remove items to your roof. Okay, so to come out of your junction box, there's certain fittings that you can use. These guys are watertight. They have an O-ring around them right here, but then they bite down onto the wire, and if you look closely, can you see that little white insert that's in there?
I think so.
When I tighten this down, it's going to bite onto the wire and water seal that hole.
Fantastic.
And so these are self-healing style, so they seal very tight and very easily. And that's what we're going to use on this project, because then you can, if you need to change it out, you just take this piece off and put a new one in. They make them in different sizes, and they allow you to interchange your parts.
All right, fantastic. Wow. Okay, just showing you the work that he is doing here on top. So we are getting ready, well, Matt is getting ready to install the new junction box and get everything going so that Andrea can have her solar working again.
Okay, so now we're back up on the roof, and I'm going to put a small amount of die-core because her roof is not level. As you can see, these ripples right here. I have to build up a little bit of a dam right here and right here before I come up and put my junction box up here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of die-core. You can see where I've scraped most of it off. I'm going to clean this area with mineral spirits, let it dry, and then put more die-core on it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so I got my die-core. Now I got to take this handy tool and poke a little hole in here. Get the die-core started. Now flip this back away. Stick my die-core in. There it comes.
Ready.
Because this is self-leveling, I got to give it time to settle between each coat.
And this is where Andrea has her battery bank. She has it right behind her driver's seat. She has two 6-volt, and they are AGM deep cycle. So that's where hers are located at.
Are we ready?
We are.
Okay, so now I'm up on the roof with the wires coming out of the junction box. I'm going to fish the wires down through the hole again and then seal off the junction box to the roof. So I'm fishing them down through the hole, trying not to get any die-core on them. And we try to line this up beforehand. Now I take some die-core. Keep my rag from flying away. You don't have to be precise on this part of it because you're going to be putting die-core around the outside of this to seal off the water from getting to this point, but I like to put some down as kind of a sticky base to get this started. So now we wiggle it down.
Oops.
Oops. There we go. Check to see how much wire I need to shove back into the hole, which is quite a bit. Don't want to make it too short, but we can always adjust it now because we have this junction box. That looks good. That one looks good. Okay. So now sorry. So now I'm going to go around the whole thing. Put a nice bead of Dicor around it. And it's sealed. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting 2 screws on because this takes 2 screws to hold it down. But what I've done is I've taken and put a little Dicor underneath before I've done the screws so that they seal when I punch through the roof.
Ah, okay. That's a nice, useful tip there.
And use a broad head, real flat head.
There it is, thank you.
So that it pushes as much Dicor as it can down into that hole when you seal it.
And here is Matt's little girl, Jade. She's, yes, you heard her name. She's under Andrea's van. She likes Andrea's bed too. But for the moment, she is taking a nice, cool, shaded nap under her van while we do this install. Isn't that cute?
Okay, so we're back now inside Andrea's rig, and her solar controller goes right here. I have it off on the ground right now because I need to get to it to be able to add the wires from the solar panels down into it. The solar panels are not connected at this point, so we're safe to be handling them and playing with them.
Okay.
Okay? So I gotta snake them through here. There's one. Here. Go. Grab it. In here. There's 2. So, because of where her hole is, we're having to go around this big metal guy right here, the shield. But if I were to do it again, I would have drilled the hole here, somewhere over on this side, so that I don't have to bypass this bulkhead.
Yep. Okay.
Just as an FYI for you guys that are thinking about doing it yourself, always think about where your wire is going to come out inside your rig. And my suggestion to just about anybody is pick the spot that you want your wire to come out of. Take a small drill bit, drill up through the roof of where you want it to come out. Then you can go up and drill down with a big bit.
Okay, makes total sense.
Okay. So I've got the wires connected. Went negative and positive, and the batteries were already connected. So now the next step is to go up on the roof and connect the panels so that we can find out if everything's working.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
You
So now we're going
excited,
back up on the roof.
Andrea? Woo! She's sneaking out.
I am excited.
All right, cool.
So now I'm just checking to make sure that everything is sealed nice and tight while I'm up here. Everything's looking great. I just found one tiny little hole, so I filled that with Dicor. Now I'm going to come underneath here and connect her positives and her negatives. Now she should have solar.
All right.
Let's go down and take a look.
Let's find out.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Double that.
Gently lift this up. We can see seven point 7.6 amps coming into her batteries right now. And it's cycling through temperatures and everything. 8 amps.
Fantastic. Getting power. All right.
8.4.
Success. All righty.
Okay. That you want to get to from now on.
Breaking the rain barrier.
Now we are putting the controller onto her bulkhead where she had it originally secured.
We'll roll my lights back up too.
Yay!
Thank you, Matthew.
The other project that I'm going to be conquering for her is to take her rear light that she has in this van and connect it to the solar system instead of her starting battery, so that she can have light in here off of a 12-volt battery.
Oh, fantastic. I think this little saying that she has on her bulkhead is just perfect for the ending.
What have I got?
Read it, Matthew.
Wherever you are, it is your friends who make your world.
And then it just has the person's name underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
William James.
There we go. Cool. We like that.
And this is
Yay.